Am I the asshole for correcting my wife about slurping soup in public? My wife and I are attending a chef's table experience.
Ooh.
She was loudly slurping her soup, and I politely told her not to slurp through dinner. She retorted and said in Japan it is seen as a sign of content, but we are not in Japan. And the noise is actively affecting other diners in our area. When I called her out, she tells me that I'm an asshole for suggesting she's doing something the wrong way, specifically in the moment she's slurping, but we're eating at a fancy restaurant and we're not in Japan.
Hey, reader, just to remind you, this is not taking place in Japan. Anyway, back to the story.
I love OP a lot.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Matter of fact, am I the asshole for calling her out and trying to stop the slurp when I noticed it? Edit. My wife is not Japanese. However, she's
YTA, you didn't include that in the first place. YTA.
More info, YTA. However, she's familiar with Japanese culture because she spent some time there. This was
sometime. You gotta say a number, man. You can't just
say
YTA.
More info. How many years? This was not Japanese cuisine. It was a potato leek soup. That's so awesome. That's so.
It'd be so funny if
your wife is awesome. Listen.
On seriousness, I guess why
if I side with the guy clapping during Friends and ignoring the shit out of his wife, I gotta side with your wife slurping her potato leek soup.
I guess I have to be the voice of reason here. No,
yeah, because you're the man. Okay, I'm sorry.
There's more. Oh shit. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
Edit 2. Thank you for all the feedback. In spite of all the NTA comments, there were helpful suggestions about how I might have handled it better in the moment. Obviously, with any disagreement, an OP is able to craft their opinion to their advantage, and while I'm feeling justified in the response, I still feel there was a potential outcome where we avoided making the front page and both of us felt heard. Sorry. Nonetheless, we've chatted about the feedback. Some of you are terrible, though, and are thankful for the input with our silly encounter.
Honestly, thank God someone's saying some of you fuckers suck.
In any case, thank you all for taking the time to leave feedback. Someone was like, dump the woman over the soup slurping one?
Like, for
Holy
real?
shit.
Like an actual... Why?
NTA, she's not Japanese and you weren't in Japan. Japanese etiquette was completely irrelevant in this instance. Your wife was being gross and annoying.
Well, calm the fuck down.
And seems to have no social awareness.
Calm the fuck down.